be absolutely devastating.
This is Joey Owens' show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn broadcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? It is I, Christopher Bob Steele, the winner of GWR's first ever promo battle. I knocked down 7 other competitors, finally ending with a guy from southern Indiana that calls himself Chuck Sexton. Chuck, you didn't stand a chance. The moment you opened your mouth, I and all the fans knew who was going to reign supreme and stand atop the shit-talking mountain. Enough about that. I would like to introduce the members of the award-winning Gonzo'S Wrestling Room. First off, you have the man behind the madness, Christopher Gonzo Gonzalez. His papa, the man who made Gonzo, Tony Gonzalez. The man who's been to more pro wrestling shows in the state of Indiana than you ever dreamed of. Marcus, the mastermind Fine, and his beautiful wife, Kelly, oh, so fine. So be sure, wait, there's another guy? Oh, yeah, I don't know how I missed the fat guy with the straight build hat and the stupid shirt. The guy who says the ratings draw. Fat boy, Warren Misery. Yeah, he's part of the show. So, hey, be sure to check us out every Monday at 6:30-ish as we talk about the goings-on in all of the state of Indiana's professional wrestling. And pro wrestlers, if you guys think you have what it takes to stand atop the mountain as the greatest shit talker in all of Indiana, send your promos to Gonzo's Wrestling Room in care of Christopher Gonzalez. Thank you and have a good night.
Oh, wait a minute. Why am I going to go? Oh, there we go. Now we're on here.
You know, can someone please step up to get this guy off of here? You know,
Yeah.
the one thing I didn't realize while watching this is he now has a forehead that rivals Peyton Manning. I'm going to keep coming with him until someone gets him off there, too. So,
Yeah, we got to get somebody to challenge him. Come on, guys. Pro wrestlers out there in Indiana. I don't care. You can be Kentucky, wherever you're from. Let's get some challengers in here, man. We're ready for you.
There's a challenger right there.
I know.
Come on, Cody.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's jump right into it. Welcome, everybody, to the Gonzo's Wrestling Room. Looking forward to today's show. I think we got a good one. And let's jump right into it with the Marcus Fine Independent Wrestling Report.
All right, Chris, did you get a link? Our guest? He got it. He says he's going to click on it, so you might see him show here in a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. I do have some prayer requests for this week. First off, Libby Miller. She is Troy Miller's wife. I don't know what she had surgery today. She did okay, and that's all I know. But anybody has surgery and all that, you just go ahead and pray for him. Cecil Cerveza, of course, has these medical issues, so continue to pray for Cecil. And pray for Kelly. Kelly's got we both were sick last week. I'm feeling better, but her cough come back today. So pray for Kelly. Her cough is pretty rough right now, but hopefully we can get rid of that before the weekend. So, all right. I do have some birthdays here. New Version Wrestling out of Illinois. Thomas Hall's birthday is today. Cavern Canyon's birthday is on Wednesday. Dalton Davis's birthday is on Wednesday. Alice Crawley's birthday is on Thursday. One half of the Original Sins, Tyler Lidell's birthday is on the 20th, Thursday. And my good buddy Joker Jones from down in Kentucky, his birthday is on Friday. And we'll know who this is. We all know who this is. The AACW superfan Mary Owens. She's the older lady that slapped Bob a couple shows ago and always taunting the living daylights out of everybody. Her birthday is on Sunday. So happy birthday to all of them. Okay, I got a whole bunch of results. Like I said, I was sick. Billy was sick. We didn't go to any shows this past weekend. We got a couple new correspondents this weekend.
Cool.
So I'll get to them as we go. Now, these are not in order as days. I put these in as I got them. Then I got a few more extras, and I just kind of tacked them on the bottom. So it will be either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and then I just jump around however I got them. So, okay, thanks to my good buddy Wes Ryan, WCW Outlaw Arena on Friday the 14th. Zach Nova defeated the Pharaoh King. Billy Palmer won a scramble match. Brody Balkins defeated Kurt Busey. Maliko and Mike Noble versus the Highlight Reel. Maliko and Mike Noble defeated them. Jackson Morgan defeated Jordan Davis. IK3 defeated Oso Pierce. David Light defeated Calvin Coco. And the Two Loud Strays defeated the James Gang. And then he put at the end that you might want to mention that Maliko hit the Maliko driver on Mark Magnus while Mark Magnus was discussing his future ICF feud coming there. So, okay, thank you, Wes. Now, thank you to our good buddy Steve Butler. He was at Battle on the Border in Moores Hill, was called Moores Hill Mayhem 4, Moores Hill, Sparta Township Fire Department, and Moores Hill. I think it's Moores Hill, Indiana. It was on Saturday. Cody Travis pinned Nathan Bates with Bad Vibes. Knockout or tap out Mike Howard, formerly known as Party Mike, pinned Tay the Kid after a low blow. Adam Rorges and Kyle Cavern defeated Juice or Consequences. I love that. That's Juice Horta and Tate Manson. I love the name. Bryant Huff defeated Avery Hertz to become the new BOTB Zero Gravity Champion. He said that was a good match. Missy and Angela King defeated the Medics to retain the Tag Team Championships. Congo Kong pinned Bomami with rope leverage. And in a 4x4 fans bring the weapons elimination match, Benjamin Kirma, Madman Pondo, Aaron Gunn, and Atomic Dog John Austin defeated Sergeant Ledbetter, Hooks, Jeff King, and Derek Walls. So, and I've seen that. That was a death match. They had glass and everything. It was bloody and messy. Okay, then thanks to Sean Berkey, he was at the new promotion that's popped up in Muncie. Know Your Affiliation, Monday, Saturday, the 15th. Lupin Fiasco defeated Jaden Lyon by pinfall in a match for the Bella Strap Championship. Match 2 out of 3 series, Anthony Lee defeated OG Ugly by pinfall. The Baker defeated Pothead John by disqualification to retain the Total Chaos Wrestling United States Veterans Championship. Here goes all these belts.
Pothead John.
Oh, I know. When I first read that, it's like, this sounds like a backyard. You got the Baker versus
I got a chuckle out of that too.
I seen that on the poster. So yeah.
So anyhow, Funk and Fresh defeated Metal Gear Saturn. That's Cameron and Tanner Saturn by pinfall. And Smoking Ace's Ace King defeated Notorious One Ace Mob by pinfall to retain the GBA Championship. Okay, now here we got some new ones. Now, I do not know the actual person who sent this, but this is thanks to the United Pro Wrestling November to Remember, Scottsdale, Kentucky. I think Joe Monroe gave him the info to send it up here to us. Sean Hurley defeated Ruthless Ryan Ramsey by pinfall. The WWA National Champion MK Swift pinned Kevin Sinclair with a roll-up. Jet Mosley and Seth LeDuc beat the Golden Gods. The TCW All-American Champion, your wrestling savior, Randall Shane, retained his title against Sean Hurley in an All-American Open Challenge. The UCW Ultimate Wrestling Champion Charles Colton beat Brandon Wolf by disqualification after Brandon pushed referee Sig down. And a High Society, which is Ray Waddell and Dakota France, defeated Derek Neal and Tony Evans. So I know 2 or 3 of those guys. So I like how all those promotions down in Kentucky kind of work together. That's like under one banner, but with like 4 promotions, like living in their talent and their belts. I like the how everybody works together down there.
Yep.
Okay. Jay Glenn. I think that's who sent these to me. Hang on, man. I want to make sure I got that right. Give me a second.
I just want to say I hope Pothead John made it back across the border if he was wrestling in Indiana and he didn't get pulled over. So
Yes. All right, Jay Glenn sent these to me. He ring announced at Warrior Pro Wrestling last month, and these are from the BMFX. Thanks for giving 2005 results from the Arts Federation of Lafayette. The BMFX Rookie Rumble, Joey Starr wins by last eliminating Damian Black, Starr, and then attacked post-match by Damian, who hit package pile driver onto a steel chair. Okay. Ladies Championship, Thunder Kitty defeated Cameron Avery to retain. Boy, Adam Rogers is getting around. Adam Rogers defeated Jay Glenn via pinfall. The BMFX Hoosier State Interstate I-65 champion Gigi Jacobs defeated All Asia Arrows. He retained. The BMFX Power Elite Tag Team Championships, Creed Costello defeated The Uprising, which is Jeremy Halley and Luis Rojas, and Muscle Mountain, which is Asher Steele and Jet Sexton via pinfall to retain. After a return, Tyler Canyon attacked Hagley and fast count from referee Damian Black. Okay, I think you got all that. And the BMFX Grand All Invitational Champion Jared Kripke defeated Jake Oldman via pinfall to retain. And I heard that was outstanding. If you can only imagine those two wrestling, I bet it was.
I bet it was.
So thank you to Jay, and of course Sean Berkey, Wes, Steve, and the promotion down south, Ultimate Pro Wrestling. So thank you, everybody. And again, keep sending them to us. I'll read them off.
Yeah, most definitely. We appreciate everybody sending the results in. And you want us to promo something, a show coming up, hey, just hit up Marcus or one of us, and we will definitely try to promote your shows or give out results and let everybody know what's going on with your promotion. Guys, I think we have at least one special guest, maybe 2. I'm not sure. We're going to do a little promotion for AACW. They got a big show coming up this weekend.
did anyone get? We didn't get results.
No, I didn't get them, Buck. If you send them to me, I'll read them off. Oh, I've been sick. I haven't been online a lot. Send them to me, and I'll get them on before we go off air. Yeah, send them to me, and I'll read them before we go off, before we have our special guest in.
All right. So we ready for the first special guest?
Yeah.
What's up, gentlemen?
Travis?
Hey,
Got Travis Southern, the commissioner of AACW, with us, and he's going to tell us about a big show that they are having this Saturday in Sharpsville, Indiana. So, first of all, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. I am ready for Saturday. It's always killing time between shows. It's always frustrating, but I love it when we get to that final run, that final week to finalize everything, and that way we get to prepare and put on a great show for everybody this Saturday.
Okay, first of all, can you tell us where the show's going to be, what time the doors open, what time's bell time, ticket prices, and then we'll go from there.
Yes, I can. So this Saturday, it's November Rain, Sharpsville, Indiana. The doors open roughly 6 o'clock-ish. Bell time is 7:05. Ticket prices: front row $15, floor $12, and bleachers $10. So I got all that stuff because I messed up last time, so I'm prepared this time. This is the second to last show for the year, so We have some matches that were built in from the Eternal Excellence Rumble that are going to be taking place. So we do have a women's #1 title match. So Jensen versus Paris McQueen versus Little Missy, the Honey Badger. It would be a triple threat for the #1 contender for the women's heavyweight championship. From the Rumble itself, I was asked by the United States champion Cruiser to put him in a match with the man that hated him, Juice Huerta. So they will have a United States title match this Saturday. So Cruiser is defending. He's been on par with all of our other United States champions. They've been that's a fighting championship for sure. So I'm really looking forward to this one just because I had my run-in with Cruiser, so I'm okay with seeing how things go with him. So Bob Steele, your gentleman who won your guys' challenge, he was the man that actually won the Eternal Excellence Rumble. He will be defending his title against Big Brody Botkins. So this is the probably the second match that I'm really excited about. Brody's been hankering, and he's been angling for a title match, and he says he doesn't care. And so what better way than put him up with the best that AAC has to offer, AACW has to offer with Bob Steele. So you're definitely going to get your money's worth with that one. And then the main event, which I'm sure Kelly's going to be really happy to hear.
Oh, yeah. She'll hush up. Maybe I watch
Damien DeVille, our champion. Oh, I know. Damien DeVille will be going up against her favorite boy toy, Nelson Edwin Robert Doolittle V, lovingly known to all of his fans as Nerd. Nerd will be challenging our heavyweight champion, Damien DeVille. So we've got more matches that are planned, but those are the big four that we have right now that's been announced. There are going to be some other announcements made at the show. I know that Justin Terrell's asked for some time, and then I will have a big announcement also at the show. So there'll be it's going to be a show that you definitely do not want to miss.
It sounds like a great show. Other than Justin Terrell going to make an announcement, other than that, it sounds like it's going to be a fantastic show.
It's not an AACW show if Justin doesn't have something to say. So, but everybody, it's got a little bit of everything. I know that I hope Kelly's feeling better, because I know she is definitely not going to want to miss Nerd coming out and giving her all the attention that she deserves for being oh so fine, as some people like to say.
Well, one thing for sure, guys, and I think most of the guys on the panel would agree that Bob Steele and Brody Botkins could main event anywhere here in Indiana, in my opinion. Right?
For sure.
That's a main event match right there. I'm telling you.
Well, I want to see Cruiser and Juice. That'll be good too.
Yeah, because Juice has been coming along.
Juice is pleasantly surprised me. I've been luckily been able to watch a lot of his matches that we've had with AACW and been calling some of them, and they're very, very impressed. The board, and that's why they were all for giving Cruiser his wish to get in the match and have a match for the with her. So
a match I would like to see someday.
That'd be a great show Saturday.
An AACW match I'd like to see someday, and it probably will happen at some point. Cruiser and Bob Steele. I think that would be a heck of a match. That would be hard hitting. That would be outstanding.
Yeah, that's not to say that couldn't happen. Just that's something to look forward to for next year, or even December show. We don't know what's going on, so we still got one more show this year. I'm agreeing with you. I think that would be a very good match.
Yeah, everybody out there, anywhere close to Kokomo, AAC, to Sharpsville, go to AACW on Saturday. Doors open around 6. Show roughly 7:05. They put on a great show. Very affordable tickets. Like I said, you won't be sorry that you went. Pretty good venue, pretty cool old gym. So definitely go to ACW, and if you haven't been, check it out. And I think you will be very happy that you went.
Very much
guys,
so.
Do you guys have any questions for?
Well, I don't have questions, but can we jump ahead a little bit because we got a toy drive coming up for December?
Okay.
You guys have already advertised that. Could you talk about the toy drive coming up? And can they start bringing them stuff in this weekend?
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's one of the things that ACW is very proud of. Is the last couple of years we've actually done a toy drive for all the underprivileged children in the area. So if you normally we do everything for the December show, but if people want to bring in stuff, you can definitely go ahead and start that early. Definitely not going to take anything away from anybody if they want to bring it in early, but the December show is where we actually highlight that and a lot more. But yeah, thank you, Marcus, for bringing that up. But yes, that is something that people want to start bringing early. But we're more power to you. We'll be more than happy to accept it and just get a good head start for the December.
Yeah, it was a huge success last year, guys. You were there.
Yeah.
When they did that, and yeah, it was a huge success last year. So
again, the ACW does a great job. Definitely check it out. We appreciate you coming on with us tonight. You got anything else?
Me, guys.
Anything else you'd like to promote before we get out of here?
No, it's like I said, ACW is where you need to be at this weekend. You're definitely not going to want to miss the show. It's one of our better ones. It's got a little bit of a mix of everything for everybody's likes. So come out, see us, and have a great time.
Again, thanks for coming on, and we'll see you soon.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, guys. See you guys.
Again, definitely check out that show. You won't be sorry. Chris is our special guest.
Hold on.
I got more results.
Okay. Let's do the other results.
Buck sent them to me here.
Okay, cool.
Okay, WPW 50 results, courtesy of the Buck Sexton. Their show WPW 50 was in Danville, Indiana last night. In, of course, Danville, Indiana. The heavyweight champion open challenge was answered by the Buck, who staked his claim by agreeing to never tag with Dynamite Dylan again if he lost. So that match was set. Drew Kreitzer retained his Warrior Pride title against Jeremy Halley. Muscle Man made a successful debut against CJ West and Jay Glenn. Scorpion was promised an answer of who attacked him if he pinned Elijah Arrows. However, Elijah ran away, causing a countout. So he must not have found out who beat him up. Parker Sexton picked up a win on TY Ice, but a beatdown after the match left Sexton laying and TY being ran off by Drew Kreitzer. The Forgotten's first title for the Fitz was successful against Michael Draven and Rusty Nails. And then Jesse Winchester dropped the Buck Sexton via a JKO, which is called the Jesse Knockout, to continue his reign as champion. And then after the match, Drew Kreitzer gave Jesse a month heads up that he's taking next month's Open Challenge. So it'll be interesting to see what the stipulation for that match is, because he's been kind of weird. Scorpion can't go after a title now because he lost. Buck cannot tag with Dylan because he lost. What's old Drew going to have to put on the line against Jesse? It's hard to tell. So
starting to sound a little bit like AEW when Cody Rhodes made that stipulation and he lost and couldn't challenge for a title. You remember that, don't you, Warren?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's starting to sound like, it's getting a little wild and getting a little outlaw going on there with what's going on. So,
well, it sounds like it was a pretty good show. That's awesome. I mean, I know Buck and Jesse Winchester. I'm sure that was a good
Patty Burton. What's up, Patty Burton? We got to give a shout out to Patty Burton. We haven't seen you forever, my dear.
Yes, that's for sure. Patty's a great lady, fantastic lady.
I would like to thank everybody. That's 6 sets of results by 6 different correspondents, and not one of them was me. So thank you to everyone who sent stuff in. Keep it up. We have to add an extra half hour. Tony gets to be an hour late on SmackDown.
No, wrong. No.
Hey, Marcus, don't get too carried away, because what he'll want to do is start that show a half hour earlier.
Yeah, we'll be starting to sit.
He ain't gonna miss Raw.
Wrong.
Six-ish.
Since we've had so many people sending results, Tony, is the check in the mail to all of them? You got the check out to them?
Yeah. Yeah, I got checking them out.
Great wrestling. That's a lot of great wrestling there.
We have Universal in the comment sections. He's excited for Raw tonight as well. So.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stories coming out. I don't know what's all true. The one rumor is Dolph Ziggler is going to make an appearance, possibly wrestle John Cena. There's rumors that Jeff Hardy is going to be the guy that's going to take on Solo Sikoa. There's some rumors it's going to be Joe Hendry.
Probably Jeremy Alley.
Yeah, rumors Roman Reigns is going to appear.
If it was Jeremy Hadley, that'd be awesome.
That'd be fantastic. Jeremy Alley.
I would shit my pants.
If it does, you better give me a damn call right now. I don't care what time, but you need to turn your TV on now.
We'll cut the show. Chris can just put it up on here.
Yeah, we could do a watch along. Just get
oh yeah, that would be outstanding. But yeah, Raw's look like it's going to be a good show. For people who don't know, John Cena's last time on Monday Night Raw, and it's going to be the last time he's in Madison Square Garden. So just got a couple appearances left after that. So I'm sure a lot of people will be tuning into that. Maybe some former fans that don't even watch wrestling now. So
he has about a month left.
Yep.
What, December 13th is his last date.
Well, it's been a quick year. It's been a quick year. The Rumble was back in what?
I know, it's crazy. That's almost a year.
We were just at the Rumble. It seems like 2-3 months ago.
It's almost been a year now.
It feels like I just got out of the parking lot from the Rumble and got home.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that parking lot. It was cold waiting in that line. My little Mexican butt can't handle it. All right, guys. Chris, do we have our special guest in there?
No, we do not.
Okay. Link.
Well, we'll buy some more time. Oh, I know a perfect subject I can ask real quick to Warren. What did you think? Honest opinion. What did you think of Blood and Guts?
Loved it.
Okay.
Absolutely loved it.
I'll be honest with you. I could probably nitpicked it to death, but I'll tell you what, I was very entertained. I mean, there's a lot of things because I'm old school. I was around, for the very first one, and so there's a lot of stuff that I wish. And I'm not just talking about AEW. I wish WWE wouldn't do it. I don't like getting out of the cage all the time and all that stuff. But hey, it was very entertaining, and I thought all the competitors. I'm gonna single out the women. I thought they, being the first one, I thought they really worked. I thought they really worked their ass off. Didn't agree with everything that was done on both of them, but it was very entertaining, especially for a free show. A very good show. I thought they worked very hard. I thought it was good.
Yeah, and I mean, you could tell that these ladies, they, I mean, outside of Monet, just because you should have expected, but a lot of those ladies, they were not afraid to get that physical, to do what needed to be done. I mean, I was a little shocked at Sky Blue with the Crimson Mask so early.
Yeah, that was one of my nitpicks. Let's, you got a match that's going an hour. Why do you have to bleed in the first 2 minutes? But
I didn't know maybe if she either cut herself too deep or if
I don't know.
Wasn't supposed to cut early. But I did love the innovative way that Tekla and the other girl got out of the cage by slipping through the middle part. Like that was really cool. I am glad they didn't spend a lot on stuff outside the cage and going for those big moments like that. And on both sides, I'm glad they did keep it into the cage and let the violence come.
I thought the men's match went outside a little too much. I didn't think the women's did. But like I said, I enjoyed both of them. I mean, I didn't think there was great stories necessarily, a little bit of stories going in, but I thought that they told very good stories inside the cage. I thought they did a good job of storytelling inside the cage.
I think they set up well for the women's tag matches coming up. Tony Storm taking that mirror to the face was pretty unexpected. And then there was was it sort of like the DDT that Statlander took on the belt. It looked like she took that square on. Sometimes sort of off the side. Mox tapping to O'Reilly was sweet. I liked that because Kyle O'Reilly was an NXT champ. Kyle O'Reilly was up there for a while with with the E. So he's not a bad wrestler. He's
No.
good, and I think having Moxley tap. I think we lost Marcus. I think there was some talk that there's some rumble that maybe this is going to be Death Riders are going to sort of maybe get rid of Moxley, kick him out because
Yeah, he keeps tapping. So yeah,
and showing a little weakness and whatnot, and maybe. So I mean that'd be interesting because who knows? I mean that dude needs some time off. I know he doesn't like it, but.
Yeah, I think they should take him out, give him 2 or 3 months off, and then come back. I think it'd be good for his character. I think it'd be good for AEW. That's one of the problems. I just don't care a lot, and I've told you this before. It's no big secret. I have trouble with their
Hey,
character
what's up,
building, and I don't care about the guys, like I do maybe some of the WWE characters. But again, I watch it pretty much every week. I think since AEW's been on, I've probably missed maybe 3 episodes. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't watch Collision.
I don't either. I sort of catch that on the sidebar. But I mean,
I don't watch yet, but I watch NXT and I watch SmackDown. SmackDown's a chore too. I have a SmackDown and they're going back to 3 hours, so I don't know what.
Yeah, right.
But
and then I mean, outside of just the stuff off Blood and Guts, I mean, you talk more AEW. And I'm sorry if I'm boring everyone out there is watching with the AEW talk, but I mean, we're looking at Kyle Fletcher. We're looking at Kyle Fletcher versus Briscoe now, and the stipulation of joining the Don Callis family if he doesn't win.
Yeah.
And then you can't forget one of the hidden gems of AEW right now is Takeshita. I mean, that dude.
Chris knows this. I've been a Takeshita guy from day one.
I was like, this dude is killer.
The first time I ever seen the guy, I thought he was a star. I thought that's the guy that was the guy that they need to help build this. And they went with Fletcher, which Fletcher does good too. But I think Fletcher's the future. They got a lot of young guys, and it's good because I think like a guy like Kenny Omega with his health problems. I don't know how much longer we're going to have Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
He doesn't look. I'm not going to say he looks bad, but he's not. He's not the guy he was.
Yeah, he's not as crisp as he was, and I think why they're pushing Fletcher more is Takeshita's also. I mean, he's the New Japan Pro Wrestling champion, so he's over there a lot too. So at least with Fletcher, they can keep him on TV all the time. They can keep that title, that TNT title, on that TV all the time and not have to. But I mean, and now you're looking at Okada and Takeshita are going to face off. That's going to happen, and so that's going to be killer. I just gotta, I feel that we're about to have as much as Chris is so happy to hear this, that the Bucks are going to have a face turn. I feel something's going to happen with that, and they're going to reform the Elite, maybe even Okada, like they're going to do something, and so it's going to be something that maybe the Don Callis family here in this next matchup they got going on is going to do too much to Omega, go too violently after him, and the Bucks are going to be like, no, he's our friend, stop it, and the Callis family is going to keep going, and but
okay, let's change the subject a little bit. I want to get your thoughts on something that the big rumor going around about TNA that they could be getting a TV deal. And I told Marcus yesterday what I heard, that it may be AMC, American Movie Classics, which some people say, well, that's not a step up. It is a huge step up. It's 60 million people have that channel. Now, whether it be a fit on that channel, I don't know. That's the thing. But I mean, there's been rumors that they want to get into live action stuff and they want to get into some sports and stuff. I mean, that's the way of the future. So, and especially if it's true that they can get them for $10 million a year or less, it could be a good gift for AMC. If we do it. Now, there's rumors about CW, there's rumors about Netflix, there's rumors about A&E. So who knows what the truth is? But there was people said, well, yeah, AMC is no more than what they get on Access. I said, guys, you don't know what you're talking about.
That Access is way lower. Yeah, so it would be beneficial for them to get on a channel that is on the YouTube streaming, that is on the Hulu streaming, to get on there because Access. I don't get Access.
No, most people don't.
Netflix. I don't think will happen because I don't think WWE would let that happen. I bet you they got something in their I bet there was
Well,
something in that contract.
WWE's already finger puppeting TNA as it
yeah,
is. So.
they've kind of got some partnerships, so it's possible.
No, I meant for AEW going to NXT or the Netflix.
Oh,
Not
no,
TNA.
no,
I don't think
no.
AEW will go to Netflix because of that. I think WWE probably has something in there. No
Yeah.
competition clause.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
AEW will go to Fox before they go to anywhere else.
It's possible. I think at one point I would have thought Paramount could have been an option, but I don't know if it's still with since TKO's involved with Paramount now. So I don't know if that would be an option.
So AMC would be a good channel for TMA.
Yeah, because they're number 35, and Access is like 135. So you can see how big of a step up that is.
Well, and also, I mean, Cinemax is great for TNA. Oh wait, that's the wrong TNA. Sorry.
Yeah, a little bit different. A little bit different TNA. They also
they are pretty good for that. Though.
AMC
does
does
great TNA showing. Yeah.
And AMC has AMC Plus. So I don't know if that could be, maybe they could put their pay-per-views on there or something. I don't know, be a better access for that. So we'll see what
how AEW does with HBO Max.
Yeah, it could be a possibility. So we'll see what happens with that.
Now,
Chris, any luck with our guest?
He hasn't popped up. Marcus was trying to figure it out.
Well, I was trying to call him, but he didn't even answer. Right?
Okay. Well,
I asked him. He's seated as in. We'll bring him in around 7:10.
Okay. Well,
that point, and he says, "I said we're ready for you. Click it in a room, but resend him the link." He hasn't looked at that, and I tried to call him. He didn't answer.
Okay. Well, we'll shoot the crap for another.
Warren, I think Warren had something.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I was reading it. I don't. There's still a lot of fog around everything, but with Disney and YouTube TV getting back together, there was some stuff I was seeing that YouTube may be looking to work with them on, like, I want to say packages, but like basically if you have YouTube TV, you can go to the ESPN stuff right through YouTube TV, so you don't have to go into the ESPN app to watch stuff. Yeah. So it's like they're sort of trying to find a way to make it to where you don't have to go to the other apps.
Yeah, they're trying to.
That's what sucks about the Thursday night football on Prime. Yeah. Because like if you want to watch like tonight, I'll probably have the football. I'll probably do split screen, have the football and have Raw on. But like with the Prime, I can't do that because I have to be in their app. Yeah. So if ESPN and YouTube can work out something like that, that would be cool, because there's a lot of times on Thursday nights when if you watch it on Prime, which I don't, but if you watch it all there, that you like, that's you have to be in their app. Same thing with like Netflix, you're in their app. So if they could integrate something like that, that would be cool.
Just it's Black Friday's coming, Chris. Just get another TV at Walmart. Have 2 TVs. Come on. I mean, they got 65-incher for $280. Come on, just have 2 TVs.
We've got the 100-inch for $9.95.
Saw that.
Because my wife's trying to figure out the way to buy it for me. I tell them I'm okay.
Really? just a big old TV, and you're like, my neck is sore from looking up at the screen.
You have a damn TV that's 5 times bigger than him.
Yeah, you better find somebody to haul it for you.
We'll figure it out.
there is a hilarious story by the comedian Kevin Smith that talks about years ago he got like a 100-inch TV from like they used for like the Winter Olympics or something. And the head of Sony was friends with him and literally said, I'm just going to give it to you. He goes, but you have to be home at a certain time when they deliver it because it's so heavy. And like the stand took like 8 guys to carry in. Like he goes into the story about how this is a massive TV. Like they put it at the foot of the bed because they had nowhere else to put it. Like it was just it's just a real funny story about having this huge TV.
What did you hear that one where that guy sold his buddy one of those TVs? And he went in and hooked it up, and it was like the KFC menu board.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah. Oh man, could you imagine?
I could get me one of them 100-inchers and put in here in my bedroom.
Yeah, but then you get more than your dad will look like a full-grown man. I mean, you all be out of whack. It's like,
that's true. Warren, I think I know. Marcus knows this, and I believe Chris knows. I officially am retired. I no longer work. I no longer have a job. I officially retired. Went to Walmart
He doesn't
yesterday.
have a job. You wait till his wife gets hold of him. You'll have a
Well,
job.
that's true. And I retired officially yesterday, which I've already started drawing checks last month. But I was going to continue to work, but they decided that wouldn't put me on the schedule. So I said, well, screw this. So I said, the hell with it. So I
Hey,
no longer
well, don't let him lie to you. He retired because now he's going to go to his true calling and be a micro wrestling referee.
Go call up old
Marcus got it all lined up for him.
micro wrestling and small person porn star. So
Well, they said dancers, but yeah,
Hey,
that.
If my good friend Chris Chaos can
need
start
answers.
reffing NGW, you can start reffing Micro. Come on.
Okay.
that's true.
Tony, sometime when Kelly's voice is better, she's got something to talk to you about. You might want to think about, but we won't do it here.
Okay.
No. Seriously, it's.
I believe you. I believe you.
It's an opportunity, legit opportunity you might want to look into. So
Okay.
when she's able to talk better, well, she'll talk to you.
All right, no problem.
Now,
But
Tony, you do know that I don't think there's any more Wicked movies coming out after this one, so they're not going to be casting for any more Wicked movies.
Yeah, but they might have another like Willy Wonka movie come out.
well, maybe do another Wizard of Oz. Maybe do another remake. I mean, I've got options. Not a lot of options. I'm getting kind of old, but
maybe they'll do Fantasy Island again, and he can be there.
I could do that.
I think if you dress up as him for Halloween next year, I will lose it.
I could do that.
Or even short cover. What was he? He was in Bond too. He played a villain in Bond.
He did. Yes.
What was that?
Hey,
we have to give him to dress up at Comic-Con next year. We have to give him to dress up at Comic-Con
or
next year.
You should go as the main boss, and I'll be you be Mr. Rourke, and I'll be. That'd be awesome.
Patty, it's called Tiny Dancers, Patty, not midget porn stars, but
that's what he said, Patty. That's what he said.
That's what he said. That's not what it is.
I did say that.
They're micro dancers. I'll send you the flyer.
I mean, my only problem with trying to dress up like Mr. Rourke was with just get up and with my gut, they may mistake me for a freaking Colonel Sanders. So
that's true. That's true. Well, real quick one, what's your thoughts? I mean, it's a huge. I get a little upset because it's just the way it is. People want to compare WWE's War Games to Blood and Guts. You can't do that. It's two different products. WWE's not going. They're not going to. More likely, they're not going to bleed. I mean, they can surprise you every now and then, do a little blood, but not very often. Usually, if they do blood, it's real blood. It's not supposed to happen, and somebody gets busted in the head and they're bleeding. They don't do a lot of blading. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with people blading.
There's nothing wrong with it in War Games with no blood because you're not. I mean, literally, AEW is called Blood and Guts. They are literally saying in the title, this is going to be violent and bloody.
Yes. War
Games is War Games, but also I will never look at the WWE War Games as War Games because to my age, now I know probably you, Marcus, to me, War Games was WCW.
Yes.
In the 80s. And I know it even goes further back than that. Correct me if I'm wrong, early NWA. So to me, this is just I wish they would go back to traditional Survivor Series. I just wish they would do that.
They're going to do. I wish they was going to do it on the pay-per-view, but they're going to do it on SmackDown the night before.
Yeah,
they're doing one. They're doing one match. Well, at least they are doing that.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. They had to do a makeshift team because their plan was to do the Wyatts and of course
Bo's out.
Bo's not been on TV much because of his father being ill. So I understand why he's not been around. So I can't get upset about that. But I wish they would. I mean, I guess it does take time. But because you got the two, it'd be tough to do it on War Games. If you've got two War Games matches, it'd be hard to do.
Don't do the War Games is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Go and call me, like I said, call me traditionalist, call me old fashioned. But what made Survivor Series?
Oh, I agree.
Thanksgiving weekend, Survivor Series elimination matches, putting these teams together, getting what you don't get all year long, putting the Hart Foundation in with the Rockers as a team and seeing how they do together against the Bolsheviks and, you know, the Head Shrinkers.
Well, and I agree with you. And another Survivor Series I really enjoyed, and it was a little bit different than that. But it's when they had all the champions go against each other, you had NXT involved, and you had some NXT, you had matchups you normally didn't get. I thought that was a very good Survivor Series. But I agree with you. I would like to see him use the Survivor Series matches. I miss them, but I just don't.
It was something. It was exciting. It was fresh. You know, it was fun. I mean, you know, how classic were all those promos of the team coming up with fancy team names and you know who was captains and just who's going to end up being that last one, which team's it going to be. I just saw one today that was talking about how back when it was supposed to be the Hearts versus Lawler and his Black Knights, and Lawler got in trouble with the law, and so had to be Shawn Michaels in place of him. You know, and even then you had some of the you know the ones where there was the midgets. You know, Tony, you could have part of.
I could have been in that match.
Lawler's little group or Doink's group. You know,
Hang on, I get my call. Hang on a minute.
You can create so much new stuff, and just for that night, it doesn't have to go on past. You can have your heavyweight title matches. You can have your Survivor Series matches. You're getting people on camera. You're getting the talent out there. You're building people. But instead, we're getting stuff that we've been seeing for the last few months.
Yeah, they're relying a lot on star power,
and that star power's fading. They're not, because the builds. Then that's how you build the younger guys. That's when you bring that team NXT up. That's when you have Ricky Starks, Obafemi, Trish.
Chris, hang on, Mick. He's trying to get in. Can you see the link?
I don't see him yet.
Have you entered the room?
But that's when you create those guys. That's when you get that Obafemi in that mainstream, and you put them on those eyeballs, and those people that don't watch him on CW see him real, and you're like, dude's pretty badass, you know. And
well, it's like tonight.
They can trickle back down to NXT with feuds if there's a heel and a face on a team.
Well, like tonight, we got Javon Evans against Gunther. I would love them to pull the trigger and have Javon beat him. I mean, since they're making Saturday night's main event a special show, it's going to be NXT against established stars. That's what John Cena asked for. What would be better than have Javon Evans win this tournament and go against John Cena? And when
he said he'd retire too if he won and went against John Cena in his last match. Javon said, "I'll retire." But that's how you made the 1-2-3 kid. Monday Night Raw, upsetting Razor Ramon. You made the 1-2-3 kid right there. There you go, Javon Evans upsetting Gunther.
Yeah, I mean, and you're talking about, man, can you imagine being a 21-year-old kid going to wrestle tonight at Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world, against Gunther on that big stage, man? That dude's head's probably about ready to pop off, I bet.
Oh, yeah. But yeah.
Are we having any luck, Chris?
Not yet.
Well, I told him he said he clicked it to get in. I don't know if he's not hitting something, or it said, does it allow? I'm wondering if he's not having trouble with his connection.
Yeah, he might be having some, because he hasn't popped up. He hasn't popped up down here in the green room or whatever you want to call it yet.
The green room with no snacks or drinks. Hey,
I think it does say green room, doesn't it? Or something. It says some kind of room.
Something like that.
Is there a way to send him an invite? Does it work that way, or does that link the invite?
Yeah, that's the invite. Is the link.
Well, I had him on the phone, and I lost him because I told him to go in there and put his name in enter studio, and Chris would see and bring you in. Then I just asked him, "Is it not working?" And he's seen that, but I don't know what he's doing now.
What?
Give it a couple more minutes. If not, we'll try to get it at a different time.
Yeah, I mean, while Mark's working with that, I mean, Tony, who would you want to see for Cena's final match?
Stone Cold.
Yeah, Stone Cold. That's what he wants.
Chris made a thing that he was hoping Stone Cold was going to be Cena's match tonight, which would have been awesome. That would have been awesome.
Match tonight.
Personally, if I was booking it, because I don't think they'll push Javon Evans like that. I would have had Obafemi as one of the guys tonight, the surprise, and I would have had Obafemi going through everybody. You talk about making somebody, and Oba is ready, in my opinion, probably more ready than Javon.
Right.
If I could have had my choice, it'd have been Kurt Angle. If
final match,
First
If he
match.
didn't help
So we're 2 matches after tonight, right? Or 2 shows after tonight.
two more first round matches after tonight.
Well, I'm talking for Cena.
Tonight, yes.
So one of those 2 matches, he has to drop that belt.
Yeah, he could drop it tonight, and he's going to be at War Games, and then he's going to be Saturday night's main event. He could lose it at Saturday night's main event. So in the next 3, he can lose it.
Why not? I mean, I know we're talking about making people, and being that person that John Cena puts over, but what about Sheamus? So
yeah,
he can complete his script.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with Sheamus either.
He can be that same champion.
I don't have a problem with Gunther, except for one thing. If it's going to be Gunther's final match, it should not include the U.S. title, because to me that's a step back. I mean, that's just my opinion, because he held that U.S. title for a long time. Then he was the world champion. He don't need that U.S. championship. So if it's going to be Gunther, Cena needs to lose that belt before that. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. So I mean, that's really, if he carries that belt all the way to the end, and they're gonna have him drop it to someone, I would like Sheamus. If they're not, and he's just gonna be like, I'm done now, then they can set up for a title tournament if they want again. I mean, back-to-back tournaments would be silly, but I mean, obviously, if AI is writing half of this stuff, the AI may simply go, hey, bring back Yokozuna and put him in a match.
Well, see, that's what SmackDown needs. They need some new blood. They need to take some new guys from NXT, Javon Evans, or anybody that's ready in NXT. If they've got 2 or 3 women and 2 or 3 guys, they need to prepare for them and have something for them, and they need to move them to SmackDown, because SmackDown needs some help.
But I mean, isn't that where Carmelo is? I mean,
I agree.
I think it goes deeper. I think they need better writers. I think they need better people to put this stuff, because you're looking to, because look what they did to Julia. You know what was that all about? She had 2 defenses of that belt, and they put her with that was, you know, what happened there? You know, it's like they had her, and then Vakur became the shiny object, and they sort of like, oh, here we got Vakur, and you know, so
I don't disagree with it. There's been some rumors about Theory, because because that's one of the things the guy said in the promo. The general manager said that all the theories that everybody's had is wrong. You know, because since he said theory, but you know, they may be trying to throw people off too. So,
but now the question is twofold on that. One, could Theory carry the Intercontinental title? And 2, can he do face? So,
and you're talking about Julia. I think that she's had a hard time for whatever, and they haven't helped her any. I mean, I'm not, but she's had a hard time connecting with the fans, and again, they not helped her any. I heard they're going to bring her back, and I think they're going to bring her back to what she was in Japan. I think that's the rumor. So we'll see. But yeah, I haven't cared what they've done with her. I think they're looking at things with TKO a lot different. They're worried about making money, and if a person's not getting over with the fans, then they're not. You know, you got to get over with the fans. Got to find a way to move the merch.
I'm also curious if TKO WWE is seen in Jade Cargill what AEW did, because who'd she face on SmackDown? B-Fab? I mean, are they going to start putting her on against all these other women that she can easily just squash again?
I think for a little while, I think for a little while, and they're going to try to build her back up that way, which probably about the only way it's going to work, because she's proven that she can't carry a match.
She's limited. I'm not going to say she's not good. She's limited.
You got to use her certain ways. She's like you said, she can only get over one certain way. She can't do it very many different, and they tried to mold her in different ways. It didn't work.
And I want to say to Frankie here, I'm not afraid of getting chopped. You know, it's got to be the right time and the right place. So I'm not chicken scratch, but
I'm chicken shit. I am a pussy. I am not getting chopped.
I took one.
Just tell him to shut up, Chris.
I took
Hang on a bit.
I
Is he
took
in there?
one from Mike Noble a few months ago, but it was probably about 60%. So it wasn't a full. So I mean, and also it all depends on who you do. I know. You know, JKO can bring them from left field. So I know a few guys that can bring them, but I will say, since we are talking about some of that stuff, I will say, and it has been announced, if anyone follows All Vermilion Wrestling's Facebook page, we are coming back in January. So keep an eye out for when we get ready to start rocking and rolling. And so, yeah.
All right. Well, we not to interrupt, but we have our special guest ready.
Okay, let's go.
Bring him in here.
Let's
Why
go.
he's still? Get him in here before he says fuck it.
What's going on,
X gonna
everybody?
give it to you. He's gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey,
How's
thanks
it
for
going,
sticking with it.
Calvin?
I knew we'd get you in here. We just
Okay.
it's trouble. The first time I went on, it took them 3 days to get me on there. So, and that's not exaggerating.
Hey, that's a different podcast.
What's going on, everybody?
Going good. I hope you're doing well tonight. Hey, we're going to jump right into it. Marcus will go first with his question, then Warren, then me, and then Chris will go for about 20 minutes or so. And Marcus, let's go.
All right. Well, before I get started, we want to thank you very much. Thank you for sticking with you. I knew we'd get you in here.
Yes,
Even
sir.
though we call it rapid fire, if you want to elaborate on your answers, please do so. They don't have to be one word. Just tell us what you know. So, again, thank you. And my first question is, when did you first get interested in pro wrestling?
I got interested when I was a child. My grandparents were always going to the matches as a youngin, and I had to learn later the aspects of this business. And then my dad grew up into it in his Mississippi time. So
Warren?
years, I moved into Illinois, and then me and my friends all got together and we started running this business together.
Warren?
All right. One of the things I would like to say is I can give you a front row ticket and a time traveling booth to any professional wrestling match in the history of time. Where would you want to go?
Sting and Flair.
Sting and Flair. That's a
We
good
hear a
one.
lot of those. My question is favorite moment and match in your wrestling career so far?
Still my steel cage match when Vader was my coach before he passed.
Okay. Chris?
All right. Well, first one, we'll go with Kelly Fine's question.
Oh, here we go.
Kelly wants to know who your favorite super fan is, Kelly or Marcus?
Marcus.
All right. Yeah. Marcus had it. I thought Marcus was going to do a dance there for a minute.
7. I'm up to 7.
Yeah. Finally got another one. Been a while.
I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
During your time in your era, what was your favorite match that you watched up close in person?
Marcus, you can go first.
All right. Dick the Bruiser and the Great Wojo. 1985. It was a riot. I was part of a Dick the Bruiser riot. Second row, but I made my way to the ring. It was, best match ever.
Mine's going to be, because I had I was very young. It was probably about 1970. It was Bruiser and Crusher against the Blackjack Mulligan and Blackjack Lanza with Bobby Heenan in the corner. That really got me going. I'm going to say that one. How about you, Chris?
Favorite one I've seen up close. I'm probably going to go with the last year's Royal Rumble with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes ladder match.
Okay. And Warren.
TNA Victory Road 2004, AJ Styles versus Petey Williams for the X Division title.
Oh, no, that's nice.
Okay, Chris, your question for Excalibur.
Yes, sir.
What's the biggest change you've seen in the wrestling business since when you first got into it to now?
Well, to me, in character change, it helps when you evolve. And as you evolve in this business, it helps you progress to go to bigger stages, to move into bigger, to make you a bigger asset. And to build your name, you have to travel to other places and face other people so you can grow assets in this business in order to make connections. Everything's a drive when you're driven to do everything else in this business to make it.
Marcus?
Okay. Who trained you and who did you train with?
My trainer was Hunter Payne.
Okay, and then did you train with Cecil Cerveza?
Yes, back when I was younger.
Yep. And I did not know that till last year, but yeah, those two trained together. So
really,
when I was younger, we went to Danville, Illinois. Me, Cobra, and a couple of other guys.
Oh, you got the Cobra in your belt too. Wow, that's good.
Oh yes, always.
Oh,
He's been my best friend for 20 years.
Oh, well, then we may have to go through you to get him on here. We want him on here one day too. So,
okay, Warren.
You've done both sides. You've done tag team. You've done singles. Which one do you have more fun with, tag teams or singles?
I think more singles is more of a thrill ride, but tag team you get to learn different. You get to learn different techniques, and then you get to notice your flaws in your matches when you're in tag matches, because now you get the anticipation, and then you get the adrenaline rush, and now you got to pick it up. Now it's all about momentum. You got to give the people what they want and what they don't want. It's all about pushing for more in a tag team match. But in a singles match, it's a bump and feed, move around, give them what they want. Then you get to slow it down and come at your own pace. But here's the thing. Being a heel, you can work them at your own pace and in your own mode and in your own method. Being a baby, you have to be fast, agile, and you have to stay on the move. That's my perspective. You guys want to give me your pet peeves on what it should be like?
That sounded perfect to me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's as a heel, you need to really try to make the crowd putty and to bend to how you want them to react to you. Whereas the baby, you feed off of them and give them what they want to bring them up.
As a baby, I think you have to fight underneath. You have to gain the people's respect. As the heel, he doesn't allow anything to come into his house, which means you're nothing unless you make yourself out of something as the baby.
Yes.
To my understanding.
Yep. Your inspiration for your wrestling character.
When I first started, it was in WCW days doing the Filthy Animals. Billy Kidman was my first intro to the business because of the 7-year itch.
Okay.
That was before he entered WWE and they called it the Shooting Star. In my perspective, I mean, everybody can take it however they see it. But in my perspective, the Shooting Star was born in WCW from Billy Kidman. I could be wrong. It could have been in Japan somewhere. But when I first saw it through my own eyes, It was Billy Kidman when he was in a Filthy Animal.
Okay.
And it
Chris?
transitioned over to TNA. And then I saw Amazing Red do it from the ground. That's just me, my perspective.
Chris?
What has been some of your favorite matches and maybe favorite opponents that you've had in your career?
In my career, as of when I started, or as of now.
From when you started to now, either any of them.
Cecil is one of my favorite opponents, but we didn't wrestle each other as much as we thought we would. Now going into the up and coming, it's been Jared Kripke. Because we've had back and forth, back and forth. And then it went into Thomas Keith, which is so great. We have so much great chemistry. And then I got to bounce back and forth with the Cobra. And I was just learning through all these aspects of going into different realms. But going into my company, one of my companies, it was ARW, because I was brought into the family, which I was initiated into it by Ivan Manson. God rest his soul, because he taught me so much in this business. And I've learned so much over time. Going over there in that locker room, it taught me so much. And it gave me so much ethics. And it taught me so much aspects of this business, where you can break yourself into different origins and to learning the different qualities of how to treat this business.
Okay, Marcus?
Okay,
I can say that being how I was growing into how I am now, I learned so much connectivity in this business. That's what I can say.
Okay, who do you want to work that you have not worked yet?
As far as, well, I got to work who I wanted to work, but as of now, or as you mean in a dream match?
Yeah, or who do you want to work now that you haven't yet?
Who I like to step up to face will be Marche.
Who's the one you've already done? You was just talking about.
Do I want to work now?
Well, you said you've already worked him. Who was that?
Oh, I've already worked him.
Yeah.
The Cobra.
Man, I can't wait to see that.
That's gonna be. I mean, we already done it before.
Well, you gotta do it again because I wasn't there.
I want to make it. I want to get to that level because I know he's up there.
Oh man, he is.
Wow. And I want to get there. I want to make my momentum get there. But before I get there, but once I reach there, then I reach my Marche status. That's where I'm at now. So that's why I'm building myself to prepare myself.
Okay, Warren.
What's one of one of the championships you're most proud to have ever held?
I can say that the Indiana State Championship in ARW, it carried me a lot. It helped me grow. It helped me see a lot of things for me to focus on. To me, it's not about belts. It's about the mutual respect in your locker room that you get from other people. In some wrestling locker rooms, they have a sense of fear in certain places, and they know your name, but they're not fond of you until they get in the same ring with you. That's what I think. In my perspective, that's what I think. Because I could play, because I have another character that I play on the other side in another company. But as far as X goes, he has a name and he's traveled everywhere. But there are certain companies that I haven't touched my foot in yet, but I'm going to get there. It all depends on that time and that place, and that's when that moment matters.
My
But,
question is,
go ahead.
my question is, you get to be in a Survivor Series match. Who
Mm.
would be your? You get to pick your 4 partners. Who would you pick? Get to pick anybody you
Ooh.
want.
That's tough. Um, I know for one of them, it would be Cobra. I would love to have him on my squad. Um, Zay Gates, Dex Royal, and I was to have me big man. It would be Marche.
It's a good team.
Team.
I'd
Yeah,
say
good
Ron Simmons would say, "Damn."
Yeah. Okay.
Say 4 besides
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
my 4.
Okay. Chris.
Excuse me. What all? You said the X has wrestled quite a part of the country. What all other states besides like Indiana have you got to work in?
Wisconsin. I've been there twice. I just wrestled up in Michigan for another company where I'm a heavyweight champion over there. That's a different experience. I've been to, and I think I went to. No, it's just a concert. I haven't traveled any further.
Is there any big differences in between like Indiana, Wisconsin, and then now like maybe
In Michigan, I've been over there once. Um, the fans in Michigan, they're real hot. But in Wisconsin, it's really, really rowdy over there.
Marcus.
Have
Marcus.
you had,
Final 2 questions.
okay, well, fantastic. Have you had any unique fan interactions?
Oh,
Well, give us one then. I told us you did, so or 2.
well, I got to sign a shirt. I got to sign a shirt for that he had cancer. And so I got to embrace the impact of that. And that was in Wisconsin. So that was heart touching for me. And then I came back here and I was over in Indianapolis at a BMFX show. And I got to meet a special need. I got to take a couple of pictures with the special needs kids, which was great for me too. That touched me too, and that helped me level my sense of how inspired my wrestler is to other people, and that carried me a long way.
Warren.
All right, one of my last 2 is always WrestleMania is known for their elaborate entrances and live music. If you were to come out on WrestleMania's big stage, who would you want to play you out and what song?
Walking out to WrestleMania, and it was a big song.
Well, the big
It had to be a hit song.
It's
Can
any
it be
song
any
and
song?
any performer you want to play you out on that stage.
50 Cent. Okay, you're right.
Okay. Okay. My question is, you get to spend a month with any pro wrestler to train you and learn from. Who would you pick?
Jonathan Gresham.
That'd be a good one. I like Jonathan Gresham a lot. Very, very underrated. Okay, Chris.
Yeah, if a young wrestler that was going to get, or a young person that was going to get into the wrestling business, ask you for some advice, what would be your best piece of advice for someone looking to get into the business?
I would guide him to the right teacher, take him to the right school, and that would teach him the right ethics, which for me, and I've learned a lot. I'll go to Indianapolis and I would take him to kids school over there.
Yep, I agree with that 100%.
I agree with that as well.
Marcus.
That's it.
I'm gonna give you get a bonus question.
Oh shoot, bonus question. Chris, okay? Does Chris only have one question left?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna take his because he took two of mine. So
that'll work.
what was the best piece of advice you have been given in the wrestling business, and who gave it to you?
I believe the best advice I got was from Hunter Payne. Never stop learning because everywhere you go is a different chain. What you can be taught, you can always be brought back to you. So you never stop learning. Teaching always grows with essence.
There's a lot of people need to know that.
Yes.
Some of them don't.
Marcus, your final question.
Funny story. We need your funny story.
I was in Shelby. I was going to a ACW show. And I went to wrestle the hometown hero. It was a great experience until I figured out that it was a guy there. I didn't really know what was going on until I got into the show. And then I suplexed my opponent. And the guy went back to his truck and he had a noose. That was a whole different experience for me.
Where was that?
Wait a minute. You say a noose?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, I was just making sure I heard that right.
In Shelby.
Wow.
Okay.
That was the craziest experience I've ever been in.
All right, Warren.
All right. Well, I like the palate
Makes you think, don't it?
Well, would you consider yourself NWO or are you a degenerate?
I grew up in because I had a brashy attitude when I first started, and then I was real classified in my arrogance at that time.
Okay. Your favorite meal to eat?
Now,
Yes.
it'd be cube steak and a salad.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Okay, and Chris.
All right. What I'll do with my final question is give you an opportunity basically to promote yourself, let people know where they can find you, if you shows, social media, merch, any of that good stuff.
Well, I don't have a merch line yet, but my next show will be December 13th. It'll be at the National Army Guard for NGW. You can see me there.
That's your Christmas show.
Yeah.
And I will be there, and I will be in a Hoosier State title match. That's going to be big for me.
It's a big title match.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there, sitting front row.
That's going to be very special for me.
Yeah, definitely check that out. If anybody close, that's Crawfordsville, right?
Yes.
Yeah, check that out. And on the 13th. Hey, we appreciate you coming on with us tonight.
And
I appreciate you fellas for inviting me. I really do.
I just wanted to say, you know, you and I have shared locker rooms before.
Absolutely.
You're a positive influence. You're a great role model. You know, you're a very respectful individual, and being in the same locker room with you, it keeps my nerves down. I get a little nervous being around people sometimes with stuff, and you know, you're a great individual, and you're doing a great job. And you know, I love you. You take a lot of us under the wing and give sage-like advice, and it's, you know, you're an amazing job, and you know, keep up the good work, man.
And I think wrestling goes into multiple generations of accountability, because it takes effort and guidance to move in this business. I don't think it's about the people you know. I think it's about the work you put in.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're 100% right. Also, I wanted to tell you that we've been doing this now 3 or 4 years, whatever. I'm not the best at keeping track of time, but you've been one of the favorite matches that I've had, probably top 20, you and Jared Kripke. And we've probably seen, I don't know how many now, probably 500 or 600 matches, but you and Kripke had that match. I think it was I can't remember if it was Falls Count Anywhere or just a street. I think it was a street fight.
When they brought the tree got used.
The tree out, out that tree.
In Martinsville. I remember that. It's one of my favorite matches. Definitely top 20 out. And we've probably seen 400, 500, 600 matches. So really enjoyed that.
It's a match I would like you guys to watch once we get off air. The ARW Fatal 4-Way match for the Indiana State Championship.
ARW Fatal 4-Way.
Yes. It was me, Dave Allen, Maverick Cage, and Johnny Showtime.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to check that out. Well, again, we appreciate you being our guest tonight, and hope you had a good time. And we will definitely have you on again sometime in the future.
And I appreciate you guys for bringing me on this show. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a great one. Thanks, fellas.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that. I took a little time to get them on. We had some issues, but got it worked out. I thought it went well.
Yeah.
And hope everybody enjoyed tonight's show. Check us out Thursday. We're going to have a big show Thursday, Face and Heel, Pro Wrestling Talk. So check that out. And appreciate everybody watching. You guys got anything else before we get out of here?
About 15 minutes ago, Squared Circle Expo announced Trish Stratus.
Oh, really?
I thought they had Lita earlier today, didn't they?
No. Lita earlier. Yeah, Lita earlier. And they also Muhammad Hassan and Billy Gunn. Like,
now, you want to hear a story about Muhammad Hassan? If you watch the Dark Side of the Ring, his first name was Mark Magnus.
Really?
And I told Mark Magnus, I need to tell Mark Magnus, you need to go down to the Squared Circle and get a picture of him.
Yeah, he should.
And then they announced was the last few weeks ago that Brody King's going to be there from AEW. And he's like, he was, you know, big. He's a huge guy, and like, dude's crazy. And he had anti-ice, you know, like he had like abolish ice t-shirts, stuff like that. I basically said, I'll give someone $50 to walk up to him and go, you know, I think ice is doing a lot of great stuff. See how quickly they last before he knocks them out.
Yeah. Well, again, we appreciate everybody watching tonight. Hope everybody has a good rest of the week, and
X-CALIBUR appreciates us bringing him in.
Oh, great. And we'll see everybody next Monday.
Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo'S Sports Room. Like and follow Facebook, Twitch, X, Instagram, all at Gonzo'S Sports Room as well. And we'll see you
Detroit basketball.
That'd be absolutely devastating.
Oh! The Joey Owens Show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn podcast I've ever been on. So you all